what this Republican House majority is doing.
Welcome to Doug in Exile. We're going to follow the Adam Schiff getting censored parade of stupidity on MSNBC.
You know, we were warned that they were insurrectionists, weirdos and freaks.
Weirdos and freaks. He's talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene and Boebert. It reminds me of in Revenge of the Nerds, you know, when the bad guys all going, nerds, you freaks, you guys are bad, calling them names. And like Mika Brzezinski, she's like, yes, these guys are like the hall monitors with the clipboard. They're what MSNBC is only staffed by human resources now. Go visit human resources, you're in trouble.
That they would be reckless if they were given a little bit of power. Ed Luce, they've censored Schiff.
They rightly censored him. It's not a big deal. It's just a hand slap. Really, they should have tarred and feathered him or put him in prison or sent him to the moon.
They can't really tell us why other than...
Oh, you don't know why? Here, we'll tell you why. This is the actual charges being brought up against him on the floor by one of our guys.
To censure and condemn Congressman Adam Schiff. The bottom line is this. Congressman Schiff utilized his position and hid behind classifications to mislead the American people. He abused his congressional authority and security clearance to push his own party's political agenda. This was not meant to be an unbiased jurisdiction of change. This was meant to be a political witch hunt. When members are appointed to select committees on intelligence, they are trusted with privileged information, and other members of the House are taking them for their word. As someone who had worked within the intelligence community, I can tell you that our classifications that we're available to take and read is not to be abused for our own ulterior motives.
Can't get any clearer than that. He had special access to secure documents being on an intelligence committee, and he used it to politically take a hit on the other side. And he lied. He said they had witnesses, and he didn't have witnesses of Trump collusion with Russia. It was Adam Schiff that wasted $32 million of the people's on this witch hunt that ended up basically coming up with nothing because there was no Russia involved with Trump. And now he gets censored, which I think he should have to pay that $32 million back if America had any kind of a spine left, for which it doesn't.
On this vote, the ayes are 213 and the nays are 209. With 6 answering present, the resolution adopted. Without objection, the motion to consider is laid on the table. House will be in order.
Now we're going to go to this House floor of his actual censoring with Kevin McCarthy. Now watch this. The Democrats, they all talk about they want the decorum, and they're afraid that like democracy on the ballot, that we're going to compromise our Constitution. They go full Planet of the Apes in disruption. They should have brought in security and locked them up too without a lawyer, like they did to the January 6th protesters, because these people are insurrectionists.
I'll wait. The House.
They're going to go on with this protest, this unga-bunga Woodstock-like primitive protest full of Democrat BO. They're all standing up out of order and chanting out of order, and they will not obey. Remember when Barack Obama said that you can keep your doctor, and when some Republican guy yelled out, liar, and they all went, ooh, that was all fake drama, pretending like they cared. Really, they would love an insurrection. Democrats hate rule of law. They hate order and decorum. They'll be the first to tear society apart, which we saw happen with the George Floyd riots. That's their dream. Look at San Francisco. That's the Democrats' dream.
The House will be in order. The House will be in order.
Every one of these senators are out of order. Every one of them should be locked up. This is disturbance of the peace. They're out of line. The police should take them away. That's what the Democrats would do to the Republicans. The Republicans did it. Republicans are so stupid. They're playing last year's games. Republicans go, we believe in the rule of law. It's not the rule of law if it only applies to one side. So the Republicans follow the law and the Democrats do not. They throw it out. And that's what's wrong with your country. That is not the rule of law. The laws only applying and decorum and rules only applying to one side means the rules don't exist, or the rules and laws are only there to serve Democrats. Let that sink in. Our entire system of government is only here to serve Democrats. The laws are Democrats. The judges going after Trump are Democrats. This is Democrat rule, and that is not the law if it doesn't cut against them the same way.
Will Representative Schiff present himself in the well?
And now back to Mad Max Road Warrior. This guy is trash. This guy's now watch this little mosh pit they create in the middle here, full of these stinky, smelly, BO-filled ex-hippies. There he is in the middle there. There's a purple-haired girl. I think she's a girl. You never know with Democrats. And they're all chanting. Look, they think it's Woodstock. There's Adam Schiff's big, bug-eyed, paranoid pumpkin head in the middle there. And you know, it's weird. Democrats want to turn everything into Woodstock. They turn everything into a mosh pit. As soon as all these Democrats leave this area, there's Nancy Pelosi in the middle there too. She's going, hey, everyone, let's take off our clothes and roll around in the mud and protest and smoke dope. As soon as they all move on and leave, this whole area of the House floor will be covered in dirty needles and human feces. That's how their footprints that they leave. Just a massive needles. They'd have to come in and tear all the carpet out and wash it all with boiling alcohol to get the hepatitis off of it.
By its adoption of House Resolution 521, the House has resolved that the House of Representatives censures Adam Schiff, representative of the 30th Congressional District of California. I will begin again. By its adoption of House Resolution 521, the House has resolved that the House of... I have all night. By its adoption of House Resolution 521, the House has resolved.
Okay, so after many attempts, McCarthy, it took him about 20 minutes to finally get all these orangutans into or some kind of order, because they pretend like they care about the Constitution. They pretend like they care about their jobs and their matters. These people, you can't trust them. Can't trust them. They will turn around. They will throw McCarthy in jail. This is why I have no sympathy for McCarthy either. If McCarthy doesn't get it, that you're in trouble, as soon as they get power, you're going to jail. They're going to get you. We're going to end on the imbeciles, the slow kids at MSNBC.
Then we keep hearing about the Biden crime family. But you ask the question, what crime? They can't tell you. Wall Street Journal editorial page rightly says a lot of smoke, no fire.
Yeah, Biden, a lot of smoke, no fire. He's innocent. The whole family's innocent. We have pictures of Hunter smoking crack and mauling an underage prostitute. And there's Joe Scarborough showing what he thinks of women, what he thinks of crime. They just now showed videos of Biden groping Eva Longoria's breast. He did the backhand, rub up against it. And these guys are going, nothing to see. This guy's great. These people, what they mean is, if it's a Democrat, you can grope a woman. If it's a Democrat, you can smoke crack. If it's a Democrat, we will cover for you. That's MSNBC. Join me as we fight for the good in this country, or watch it all swirl down the drain. I'm Doug in Exile.